Another question I'm commonly asked is, can chiropractic help herniated discs? Herniated disc is a very, very common problem these days. A lot of people are weekend warriors to where they're immobile during the week and then they go do a lot on the weekends and they injure themselves. Okay, and in one of our previous videos I taught you about posture, how you have weak areas in the spine. Okay, so how can chiropractic help a herniated disc? Well, I'm going to use this spine to show you an example. I'm going to use this spine to show you exactly what a herniated disc is first. I'm going to use this spine to show you exactly a disc, what a herniated disc somewhat looks like, and then we'll answer the question. In your spine you have multiple bones called your vertebrae. In between these bones are discs. They're a cushion-like substance filled with, say, something similar to jelly. Okay? So it provides a cushion in between each one of your bones. Now whenever these areas get herniated, what happens, and you can see here, this one is highly exaggerated, but it's a good example. What happens is the disc actually bulges out of the area it should be in, and it can contract some nerves, it could cause a lot of pain. There's multiple different symptoms you get from a herniated disc. Now the biggest question you want to ask is, why did it get there? And that's what we try to figure out was, as you could see in one of our previous videos, if you have a weak area in your spine, then it could cause a herniated disc. It could cause you to easily injure it. So let's get to this question. How can chiropractic help a herniated disc? When a disc actually herniates, there's not much of a chance to get it to retract. So the herniation is there. The main thing you want to do is figure out, first of all, why it herniated. Second of all, how can I prevent it from herniating worse? Let's use this spine again as an example. Again, here's your disc. Here are the two bones on each side of your disc. These two bones, the movement between these two bones actually acts like a pump for this disc. Natural movement actually pumps fluids in and fluids out. So whenever you have restrictions in these areas that are preventing these two bones from moving naturally, the disc begins to actually dry up or desiccate. And then that leads to a degenerated disc. And then that leads to a herniated disc. So with chiropractic, what we want to do is make sure that these bones are moving like they should. Okay, whenever they're moving normally, they'll pump fluids and nutrients into this disc to promote its health. Now also, you want to make sure that the spine is structurally correct so that this disc is no longer weak and will no longer further herniate. So with chiropractic, what we want to do is we want to keep the bones on each side of the disc moving properly. Like we said earlier, we want to pump nutrients in, pump fluids in, and pump the waste out. That'll promote the health of the disc and prevent a further herniation. Now also, we want to figure out exactly why it herniated. Is there a weak area in the spine? Is there something that's structurally incorrect that's causing a weak area? We want to figure those out so that we can correct them and prevent the disc from herniating further down the road.